I wanted to share with you my experience about the time of my life when I was being single most of the time, and the problems that I was facing, and also the time of my life when I'm no longer single, and what has changed in my energy, in my vibration, in the way I am and operate, and basically how I have done it. So this is abbreviated version of the story, but basically back in my 20s, one thing that I really desperately wanted to have, to be in, and to experience is to have partner, to be in relationship, and also I was dreaming to get married and have a family, and I thought this is something that I must complete in order to feel happy. And I had a very kind of like an unsuccessful string of relationships back in my 20s, and I was also experienced like a really intense heartbreaks when I was going through that. And one kind of like a vibration and the theme and the feeling state that I was in all that time was this kind of like a almost desperation, kind of like a get out of that status, of that position of being single, of not having partner, and get into partnership. And I think I had this kind of like almost hope, like any guy that I would meet or I would fall in love, I would be like, oh my god, I hope this is it, I hope this is the one, I hope this is gonna work out. So I really kind of basically put my faith into that person to deliver me happiness, to deliver me fulfillment, to deliver me self-worth, to deliver me status, and to deliver me like fulfillment of life. And I did not succeed. I have not succeeded with that up until I started working on me. And when I say working on me, it's not just to say that, oh, it's all my fault or it's all in me, but actually I think the huge part of my resistance to being on my own was because I really did not want to deal with the emotional issues that I have experienced at that time. I didn't want to face my feeling loneliness. I didn't want to face my kind of like you can say even a sentence to be with myself for the rest of my life. And my lack of success in my 20s to get in a good partnership made me to look into myself and to kind of like start cultivating good relationships with myself. And then in my early 30s, when I started to kind of like go to psychotherapy and do some other things, some integration techniques, then this kind of like a sense of desperation started to kind of fade away and disappear. And then at some point I was like, I don't really want relationship. And then after I finished that phase, after saying I don't want a relationship, I went into next phase where I was like, okay, so I already know what it's like to live on my own. I probably know, what I can do, what I cannot do, and also I can live on my own, right? And I can live pretty happy life on my own. But I choose and I wanted to actually do that in partnership. So I have not manifested any kind of like successful partnership up until the time in my life when I decided it's an option, it's not necessity. So my message to you, all of you, my dear girls and men as well, who are single out there and feeling like this is really pointless, you have a right to feel that way, but understand that being in a relationship or not being in a relationship is an option. And once you get that, you'll probably manifest relationship.